This all is the update of the best offline game. I'm sure you will get some games through this list that's pretty enjoyable to play. Most of the games that I will show you have a very small size. It's about under 1 GB, but don't underestimate the visual. Surely it has a high graphic offline game with so many different games genre, like an offline open world games, offline RPG, offline shooter, and also offline adventure game single player. Remember to like this video and help us to get 200 likes. Please enjoy the video of Top 10 New Offline Games Mobile 2024, High Graphic Game Offline for Android and iOS 2024. Sinister Clown. Sinister Clown horror anime. This game is one of the best new offline games with thriller gameplay. We'll play like a hide and seek with a clown. The number of the bots on our side as a team is 4. We all will try to find a certain number of the balloons. Once we can collect those balloons, then we should find the portal to win the game. Anyway, the clown seems pretty aggressive. Even on the wider radius, he can notice of our presence. His movement speed is way faster than us, so we need to always scanning his position and try to keep in a distance between the grass, because we can hide in the grass and will become invisible. The goal seems pretty simple, but when you reach a higher level, then you will realize how the clown rises his speed in a significant status. After we clear the stages, then we will be able to obtain some in-game gold. Anyway, you can double the rewards by watching the ads, but of course, if you play the game offline, then you will get the exact rewards. The gold we'll use for getting a new skin with variety of great looks. Sinister Clown horror anime is the best offline game mobile with a small size. It's about 108 MB. Offro Master. Offro Master 4x4 Simulator. This game is a new simulator game that has been released globally. Before you download the game, make sure you know about the gameplay. It has a huge size as an offline game. It's about 800 MB plus, but the game's graphic is well optimized into ultra setting. We'll be able to see a far view distance, but unfortunately the rendering is taking time too often and it makes the game experience a bit laggy. I highly recommend you to adjust the game's graphic setting wisely based on your phone's specification. The gameplay of Offro Master 4x4 Simulator is: we'll play an off-road game in single player. We'll need to reach the goal point to move into the next stages with a way more difficult obstacle, but when your car is stuck on it, then we can use the action to hook on some object and pull our car to get the best position and keep on the track. Upgrade and customize your car's engine, body, or just get a new car, but it will cost plenty of in-game gold. This is the best new offline game, high graphic for Android and iOS 2024. Wrath of Kilon. Wrath of Kilon, one of the best action RPG offline games that has a Dynasty Warriors vibe. Seriously, we'll fight against 100 army and we will be fighting together with our allies behind us. All of them will be following us consistently, no matter if you keep going forward to reach the boss stage directly. Then your army will help you on the behind the line. Mostly the main mission is killing a huge number of the enemies. As long as we can keep upgrading the troops' power, then it will clear way faster than usual. In combat, we will find some treasure that allows us to change the weapon with 3 different options, but all of them only have close range combat, which are like a sword, hammer, or mace. But don't worry, we have another secondary weapon of spear that allows us to throw it from a distance, but it will have a limited number. Try to find out the area to reload the spear and we are ready to face the boss monster. Unlock new characters with a higher star level to boost your power with a very good armor looks. Wrath of Kilon is one of the best new action hack and slash offline RPG games for mobile. Just to inform you, this game is only available in certain regions: Australia, Canada, and also US. Sinister Teacher. Sinister Teacher. Not many players know this game exists. It's only reached 100 plus downloaders since it released globally. I would suggest this game for everyone who loves to play a challenging game base and also with a lot of puzzle that we need to solve. So we should remember perfectly every object around us because everything seems linked to each other. Once you get a key to open up the door, then you will find some useful items to make your hero survive. For example, the chalk. It will make the enemies become blind in a few seconds and and this is our chance to run and never let yourself get caught. Anyway, this game is about a person at the school who keeps hiding the students, so our main goal is to find the reason why and get the right hint to know the location of the where he is hiding them. This is the best small-size game offline for mobile. Last Survivor Zombie. Last Survivor Zombie Survival Offline. This game would become so interesting. Can you imagine it has 150 MB only? Such a small amount of game size with a great game's graphic and very good gameplay on Android and iOS. The game has a top-down view perspective that allows the player to see a wider area. From this angle, we can clearly see the position of the zombies. Their number is really massive with an aggressive behavior, so we need to make sure to make a space when we are using a gun as our main weapon. Actually, we can use tools like an axe as our weapon as well. Basically, this best offline RPG game has survival gameplay where we should gather a certain material like a wood, stone and many more to craft new equipment or build up new house with a great interior. Actually, we can get those materials so easily around us. Just grab it on the ground or chop down the tree to get more. The game only has few graphic options, but it's totally enough to enjoy the game. In fact, it only needs a few game size. If you are looking for a new open world game offline, then this game would be your best recommendation to play for low to mid-range phones. Fantasy Quest Eran Saga. Fantasy Quest Eran Saga. Before you get this game through the Play Store, make sure you know how the gameplay looks through this video, because the game's price is quite high. But trust me, this game is really worth it to play as the best offline RPG anime style with the best graphic visual. The game has a gacha base, but mostly we'll get some heroes after clearing the chapter or stages. It has an idle gameplay where we don't need to touch any button while in the combat. Even the skill will unleash automatically and lock the target randomly, but of course you can manage the game manually and control the hero skill as you like with a great timing. There are some features we can do to raise the combat power of our team by wearing the best equipment quality, managing the skill, and also focusing on the status attributes points. Anyway, every single hero will have their own story that we can check on the hero's management icon, so we can know her background and how the storyline is. Anyway, all of the heroes are female actually. Fantasy Quest Eran Saga is the best new game offline anime RPG games for Android. Before the Dawn. Before the Dawn, I don't know exactly if people would love to play this game. The reason why I put it on this list is because the game was just released on the Play Store, so we would like to let my subscribers know about it. But actually the gameplay is not really interesting. It's quite generic and repetitive by the gameplay. Even if we don't even need to tap the fire button to shot, the hero will do it automatically. We only need to navigate to find a mission. When we reach a new level, then the new option of abilities are unlocked and we should pick one of the three selections. The game size is 149 MB and playable offline. Would you play this game? Please, the game's developer, make the game more interesting in gameplay with a good innovation. Over the Horizon. Over the Horizon. This game is really good as a new offline RPG game for mobile. The game has a great open world games with a huge map that we can explore by navigating the airship. But be careful because the bird monster will appear and try to hit on our airship. Don't let your airship burn and explode then. Try to visit many villages on the map. Once you have visited them, we can use the portal to move directly and faster into the location. While in the village, we can accept so many quests to earn some rewards. Even we can take the quest multiple times at once and try to clear the mission at the same time, so we can save our time a lot by revisiting the village only one time. The combat mechanism of Over the Horizon is we can learn a new skill by causing some in-game gold. There is one robotic ally will become our partners. He will actively hit the enemy continuously. Our main weapon is a sword, but we don't play the game in a hack and slash mechanism. We just need to come closer into the enemy, then our hero will attack automatically when we don't touch any screen. Over the Horizon is the best offline RPG open world games for Android. Zombie Hunter 2. Zombie Hunter 2. This game is really good in graphic. Seriously, you must try this game right now, even if it's not released globally, but you can get the game through Google. This best new offline game mobile has FPS shooter games genre. We'll face the zombie by using a gun as the main weapon. We can control the movement because the hero will walk automatically into a certain spot. We only need to swipe the screen to analyze and do some screening about the situation. The gun will be adjusted based on the mission we do. Sometimes we will be using a sniper and sometimes we'll use a regular gun. So we cannot change the gun, but we can upgrade the gun's power by spending some in-game gold. The gameplay of Zombie Hunter 2 really impressed me. It has a storyline, and when we do a mission, then the NPC will explain about the situation. The number of the zombie is way too much. Try to lock the red barrel to create a huge explosion. Overall, I really enjoy the control. It's really easy to control and lock the enemy, even if we are able to lock the head zombie easily. This is the best high graphic offline FPS games for Android. White Flame the Hunter. White Flame the Hunter. This game is one of the best new RPG offline open world games. Actually, this game is the next sequel of the White Flame, but I'm happy to see the progress is really good. The graphic perfectly increased, but unfortunately this game is not polished well by the game's developer. When I turn every single graphic into maximum, the games become a bit laggy. Even my phone can handle the Genshin impact in the maximum setting, so the developer has a huge amount of work that needs to be done. Making a game become more smoother. The world visual is super good. Even the game there is a change in atmosphere from a day, afternoon into the night. This RPG offline game has a hack and slash gameplay. Jumping, dodge to avoid the incoming attack is able to do. Overall, I love the combat mechanism really well, but please developer should fix the laggy issues to make a better game experience. Such the best graphic offline RPG games mobile. Isolated Island Mutation. Bonus: Isolated Island Mutation. This game is still on testing. That's why we have seen so many times they update the game on the tap. Right now you can try it just by downloading 100 MB size. It's very small in size. The game has a 3D gameplay. We will fight against some mutants that will easily find around the village. But before we face them, make sure you build up your own character's equipment first by following the instruction first. It doesn't have any auto. Everything should be done manually for the combat and also the quest finding. There are some suggestions I would give to the developer to make this offline game become better by adding a better and louder gun sound, making more NPC in the village because it feels so quiet. In fact, it's not a zombie game. The graphics are absolutely amazing. These all are the best offline games for Android and also iOS. Remember to like this video to reach 200 likes. See you on the next video. Thanks.